MMA Oddsbreaker. I'm Frank Trigg. That's Taurean Bogguess getting ready to fight LC Davis in Bellator March 21st in Kansas City. Well, actually, it's Mulvane, Kansas, not Kansas City. It's the Kansas Star Arena. You've had a little hype going on that you should have got a lot more pull happening with you after your last fight. You fought Adam Shoemaker, did a great job against him. Had a submission to Kimura. That was back in January of 2013, and then Stephen Wyatt, and it's like this kind of this long layoff, this kind of a long grip, and then now all of a sudden you're getting jumped right into LC Davis. So it's been kind of a very quiet ride for you, but it shouldn't have been. Like there should have been a lot more hype and a lot more pull behind it. Why is that? Like why is there nothing really popping out about you a lot more, at least in my opinion, that there should have been?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I've worked hard enough. Been around too singing long, it seems. I just fight anybody that they throw at me, but they don't throw. I don't throw too many bones this way. I don't know why. I mean, I think it's not like when I first started where we could fight everybody in any time. Now people are a lot more picky about their records. They're a lot more scared. They don't want to take that chance. They think they can just float their way in. So they run up against somebody, 17-5 like me, 26-6 amateur record. They're not the first choice, for a fight.
Well, you got a big thing coming up too that you used to fight up a lot heavier at 155, and now you're down at 135, and obviously same size, same strength still.
Oh yeah, even more lately. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I'm getting old. Got the old man strength or something, but it seems like I've picked up a lot more strength. My training's intensified. I just recently switched over to Militich 2 months ago. Been in there every day. Never actually trained like this ever. I mean, cutting weight was always just water. Training was just a couple weights here, a couple weeks out before the fights. I mean, I was destroying guys, but I wasn't training right. Now I'm training right, so I'm a lot more dangerous. 35 still a long cut though.
How far away are you right now? What's your weight like today?
I'm about 14 pounds away right now, so I'm right on target.
That's but 14 pounds for a 135 pounder is a lot different than being 14 pounds over in your 205 pounder. That's a huge amount of body weight. It's a huge amount of percentage of total weight. How do you plan on getting it off? Is it going to be a typical wrestler cut, just run it off in sauna and that kind of stuff, or do you have a different way of doing it?
They're talking about dieting. We'll still diet all the way up till about Wednesday. Probably drop another 5 pounds or so, and then it'll be water from there on. So
okay, well let's break down LC Davis. How do you see him when you watch tape on him? What do you see him as a competitor, and how would you break him down if you had to tell yourself to fight him?
Well, I've only watched 2 of his fights. I used to be an admirer back in the day when he was an IFL over here at Silverbacks. I never really. I don't know. I always thought he was kind of boring. I mean, back in the day, he'd be explosive. He's awesome wrestling, great base, ground and pound it was there, but that was then. That was back in the day, and those tricks don't really work nowadays with somebody just the same size. So I don't know. I'm not too impressed, but I definitely have the respect for him. He's still dangerous.
Very dangerous. He's got a good mix. It was 20 wins, 8 KOs, 6 submissions, 6 decisions. So he's got a good mix of how he wins. But you're right. His last several fights have been kind of slowing down. He's kind of put on a little bit more of a boring stature. Do you think he's going to try to step up the game a little bit more now because it is getting, Bellator is actually getting a bigger draw. It's becoming a bigger deal. A lot more people are starting to watch it over on Spike TV. Do you think he's going to try to start to step up his game, realizing that he's kind of at the end now of his career? He's kind of on a backslide?
I got a lot of people with mixed emotions about it, thinking, oh, well, we watched his last couple fights. He's going to be just as boring. He's on his way out, blah, blah, blah. But I don't believe any of that. I honestly think he's going to bring back what he used to be. I think this is another step for him, another shot. He's got a wedding coming up. He's got a lot of things going for him in his life, and I think he's going to come back hard, really hard. I think we're all going to be surprised here. I want to be the only one that's not, so I'm going to try to be ready.
So it sounds like obviously you're training for the best one, the old LC Davis, and if you take the new one where he's going to try and hold you down, stall things out, and slow the pace down, you'll be okay with that, knowing that you prepared for the more explosive one. Is that correct?
Right. I mean, if he comes like he did his last 2 fights, it's going to be a waste of my time. honestly a complete waste of my time. So I'm preparing for him to be at his best, and I think this is his opportunity to make one more run before it's over. And I think he's got what it takes to do that. Plus, I'm here with Pat Miletich and everybody else, all best friends of his. They aren't just letting me they aren't letting me lay around and like accept the fact that he's on his way out because they don't believe it. So I'm definitely not believing it.
Who's going to corner you for this fight? Is Pat Miletich going to be in your corner?
No, he's not going to be able to make it up for this fight. I have it's just going to be a little awkward. I haven't really had time to prepare because everybody is his best friend. We have 3 guys in our gym going to his wedding. This is a very awkward fight for me.
So how is that dealing with, these guys are training you, trying to get you prepared to fight this guy who, and they're with him all the time. Like, they're very close friends, but you're trying to prepare to get ready for this guy. And these guys are do you think they're going back and talking to him about what's happening in training camp with you? Do you think they're giving you misinformation so you can't win the fight? Like, how's it feeling there sometimes training?
I'm not quite sure. I try not to let that paranoia kick in and stuff like that. I'm actually going to three different gyms, so I mean it gets me a little bit. And then I'll be sitting there after practice or something, so sweating. We all had a great workout, and all of a sudden this stupid story will pop up. Hey, remember this one time where LC knocked a dude out in practice? And the only thing I hear in my mind is, oh, I remember when, they'd pull guys into Miletich that didn't know shit and knock them the fuck out. Yeah. That's the only thing I heard. I don't hear anything about some awesome guy came in and was kicking everybody's ass and then LC knocked him out. I don't hear that part of the story because it didn't happen like that. He knocked out some nobody in the gym, and that's as far as it went.
And that's for a while there. When Miletich was back in the heyday, and they were the top end, the top elite group. They had of the 4, I think of the 5 UFC champs at the time, 4 of them were all from Miletich's camp. There was a lot of hype coming out of there, a lot of stories, a lot of rumors. You didn't really know what was going on, and the reality of it is that when it came down to fight night, the champs, for the most part, beat everybody up, and that's why they got that reputation. Now they've kind of fallen off, and Pat's moved on to other things. He doesn't really spend as much time coaching and spends a lot more time commentating. It's kind of fallen the wayside. So like a lot of those stories are so old. It's like, that was great 4 generations ago, but we really don't care now. We got to worry about this kind of stuff. So for me, if I was in your shoes, it'd be a very awkward situation training with friends of his like that. But you're right. You have to do what you can do, and you have to train like you have to train. You're saying now you're training correctly. You have never trained correctly before this. So obviously, we're going to see the best Taurean that we could possibly see, right?
Yes, we definitely are. I'm definitely going to see the best me I've ever seen. I feel great. It's weird. I've never felt this great. I mean, it seems like the better shape I get in, or the more that I do, apparently, obviously, you're going to feel better. But I'm feeling twice as good as I should. It feels like it's awkward. I feel almost like superhuman.
Good.
Which is crazy because I'm explosive. I'm exciting, so I've been surprising myself a lot lately.
Nice. That works out very well. I like it. All right, Tori, thanks so much for coming on to MMA Oddsbreaker. I appreciate taking a couple minutes. I know it's a Sunday. You want to get back to getting your workouts in, so I appreciate it. And we'll talk to you soon. Good luck next week down there in Bellator. It's what number is that one? Bellator.
I mean, 140 something.
112, like 100. I have no idea. I don't even know. They have so many now. I can't even keep the numbers straight in my head. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's March 21st in Mulvane, Kansas. Good luck with that. We'll talk to you soon, bud.
All right, thank you.